In this video, I'm going to show you how to clean and change strings on your modern style Fender guitar. You're going to need strings, microfiber cloth, ideally cleaner than this, string winder, and fret erasers. Okay, got this Tele style guitar, and first thing you want to do is loosen your strings. Ideally, you would loosen them and let them rest for a little bit because it's not good to just take all your strings off like that, like too rapidly. Fold them up like that so they stay neat. So this is called the hot breath treatment. It's from the book, How to Make Your Guitar Play and Sound Great. You know, this is the least abrasive way to get the gunk off your neck. Just a hot breath. Wow, this guitar is filthy. If you got some lemon oil, you can put that on too. Doesn't hurt. And now I'm just gonna use this microfiber cloth to clean the whole thing because stuff gets into the cracks in all these little places. Fret erasers make it feel like you just had your frets polished. So I do this every time I change strings. You're supposed to use a fret protector, but I don't use these things. It's a pain in the ass. There's like 2 different grits. I just can't remember which is which, So now, you want to take all your string winders and make sure that they're like straight like this because you're going to pull your string straight through. Woo! Pull it tight. Pulling this guy tight, like this. I'm gonna use my left hand just to hold this in place. That's the hard part. This actually takes muscle memory. Eventually, it becomes really easy. I really wanna make sure that there's no slack. I wanna make sure that the string came all the way through over here, right? It's not catching. And you gotta make sure that you got the good resistance, right? You pull the string back 1 fret. That means from here to here. I'm gonna pull the string back. That means when the string is totally tight, what you're doing is you're pulling it back 1 fret. Whoop! Now what I wanna do is make a kink. Bam. Now you take your string winder, totally under this guy. It's got a clipper on it, so I can clip this string right away. Gosh, this is so hard to demonstrate. What happens is this. I use my left hand to hold the string like that. Put it through the hole that I've gotten lined up. Then I wanna let go, make sure the string is relaxed and there's no weird winding going on. Pull it back 1 fret, kink it. Now, my right hand rests on the guitar like this. I'm gonna use my pointer finger to hold this string like that. I start my wind. So it's holding everything in place for me. This is my first wind, and I want this part of the string to be above that little hole, not below it. First wind, it's right about to turn, wants to be above this hole. Now all the subsequent winds should be below all the rest of the holes. That will just kind of naturally happen. And that locks the string into place. So I left it kind of halfway so you could see that it's clustering above and below that hole. And that's what you want. That's the idea. It locks it into place, and then the finished product looks like this. You got a string above and below. That's the idea. That's what you're trying to do. And that's what will happen with this string if I just keep turning it now that I organized it like that. And on this side, see, I had a problem. I didn't let it go below. You want to make sure it clusters below. So I had an issue there where it went underneath and I wound it. That was bad. I want it to be like this because I want all subsequent winds to be underneath. This G string is absolutely the most dangerous string. So what I do once it's all wound up is I kink it and then I clip it. Bam. That's not gonna hurt me. It's safe, it's in there, I don't have to worry. And I do that for all the top 3 strings. I like to put graphite from a number 2 pencil right in the nut. It just makes it slick, so you won't hear that ping, ping, pinging sound. If you hear a pinging sound in your nut, just apply a number 2 pencil right there. And it's actually graphite. above, and now I want these to all be below. Now all my strings are on, so what I want to do is tune up to A440. Just tuning up to the correct pitch will not keep your guitar in tune. So to keep these strings in tune, what I want to do is yank on them, but there's a specific way I do that. So first I just pull on the strings like this. Then what I do is I put my pointer finger on the first fret, I yank, and I just pull up to the highest fret. If you stretch your strings like this, they'll stay in tune better. So just go like that, little trick. So you just pull with your right hand and then your left hand goes up all the frets. And that's gonna keep your strings way better in tune. After that you have to retune because it just knocks them out of pitch. And that's how you do it.